Chargar Collectibles. I'm Troy.
And I'm Joey.
Today is day 127 of 365 days of daily Pokemon pack opening and
Rip
more.
It Wednesdays.
Just a Rip It Wednesday live stream coming at you guys. Kind of let everybody get in here, start piling in and fill up. Hope we kind of get into everything.
So let's just do some general chit chat. Coming up in the Pokemon world, we are 2 weeks out from the first pre-release.
Yes. Can't wait
Destined Rivals.
for that. It's going to be a 2-part set with Team Rocket and Cynthia's Pokemon in it.
Ethan, yeah.
And Ethan, all of them, and the other trainers. So, going to be getting a 2-per in this set, so hopefully we can get our hands on some goodies. And then also, maybe at some point in the future, might try to order that Team Rocket's briefcase.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Try to get our hands on that if we're ever able to. See what we can do on getting our hands on that, because it's a custom order, I think they do. Or something like
they
that.
opened it up to the public for custom orders.
How's it going, good family? Glad
But I
you
didn't
guys
see
are
a
in here to see
definitive
it.
price, because the one price I seen on Poke Beach said it was equivalent to $100 to us.
Yes.
But that seemed cheap for what you could get, because you got like a booster box in it, plus all the accessories. So I thought $100 was a little cheap.
But regardless, if so,
What up, dude?
how's it going, Jack?
Thanks for joining us.
Glad to see everybody starting to come in. Hope everybody's having a great day, great evening so far. Been
Beautiful
enjoying the
day.
sunny weather that we've been having.
Can't believe
Kinda
we're gonna
great.
be hitting 80s on Monday. You're gonna have an 80-degree birthday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on that day, open TC.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm gonna be having my shorts. I'm gonna have the windows down. White girl summer music playing.
Beautiful
Delivering
time.
packages.
I'm gonna go work in the kitchen and then make some food. And then come back and, do our daily pack opening.
Yes, sir. We can't wait. Well, since we have some people on in here now, I think it might be time to show off what we're probably gonna be opening them up for today.
Some goodies for Rip It Wednesday. Oh man, this Saturday at Gamers Gambit's the box event.
This week is our tournament, a little tournament for the booster box that me and Joe donated. Can't wait to see how many people turn up and are participating and what kind of challenges we're gonna have this week.
Got some prize packs. Oh, we have one more prize pack.
No, it was just since we didn't win it this week, we got.
Yeah, we did. I won it.
Oh, no, we only got the 2. That was, as far as I remember, we got the
That's
2 per end.
weird. We should have 5. Oh no, you didn't get a prize pack at the end.
Nope.
You got that. That's why.
I got this.
That was the extra pack. I was like, I did win. I won this week.
But that was my pack for the win, and then we snagged a little Iron Crown EX tin.
And we got another lunchbox,
Where did it go?
which comes with 6 packs, 2 foil cards featuring Screamtail and Iron Valiant, 2 coins, and some stickers, and portfolio cards.
And for me getting in the winning, my prize pack of the Surging Sparks came in an EV pouch from our buddy Josh that donated this EV pouch with the Surging Sparks pack and one more EV pouch with the Surging Sparks pack for some of the winners that evening.
Nice.
And I got one, and I think Allison got the other, possibly.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember who got it.
prize packs.
But I ended up getting one, so now we have 2 pouches. I have one, and Joey has one. So we both
Pokemon
get to go
swag.
to the world with some Eevee pouches.
Internationals. New Orleans, few more weeks away.
Can't wait.
Oh, so excited to play on such a big level.
I know, almost probably like 3,000 players possibly.
Close to it.
I mean, that's not all what we'll be competing for, because not that many people possibly into the Masters, or unless it doesn't seem.
Well, that was the Masters last year. Was close to 3,000.
3,000. Okay, I didn't know how many. If that included all the people.
No, that was just the
juniors
Masters. Now, surprisingly, the Masters was not surprising.
Big it is. I know that
It's
surprising
big,
is
but
a
the
really big
difference
bracket.
between seniors, juniors, like juniors was not even 200.
I know.
Seniors wasn't even 300, and then Masters was almost 3,000.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised with the juniors. Like, I don't expect that many kids to be able to get up and compete. But the
Right.
seniors is kind of like earlier 20s and later teens, so I kind of figured there'd be a little more traction with that group.
Oh, for sure. But nope, it's just
Nope,
all,
it's
all masters.
late 20 guys,
It's okay.
like your age.
Mm-hmm.
Mid to late 20s. I think I'll be probably one of the oldest people competing.
Weak.
Mm.
It's what,
Should walk
it's
in
what
with
we
cane.
say nowadays. Weak.
Walk in with a cane.
You gotta do
think
the
I'm
Willy
old.
Wonka walk.
Mhm.
You gotta trip, fall, do the spring up.
Oh, that would be...
Gotta do that.
That'd be a good opener right there. First time I'm on stream, act like a fall and then spring up.
But you're just gonna fall. And
I would just
you
fall.
mess it up, you just fall.
Totally embarrass myself on national, or not national, it'll be worldwide stream.
But man, should we get into this pack openings?
Yeah.
Or is there more that we should kind of talk about and discuss that we should bring up?
What more should we talk about?
I mean, I know we already kind of discussed this weekend with Gamers Gambit.
Yeah, we got this weekend.
Our little personal tourney down there at the
Well, no, it is a league event too. It is
That
our
one-
monthly
that
league event there, so we're playing for championship points.
championships points, but at the same time, this is a side thing
We're
from the
just sweetening the
championship.
pot up by putting in a booster box involved.
Right. So now we have that, and
So if
that'll
we win
be
that, that'll be
our,
a woohoo!
battle, TCG live battle that we'll be doing in person on
Yeah.
Saturday, and then off to Gamers Gambit,
Another stream of us battling. That'll be fun.
and then probably have to do 4 matches, 3 or 4 depending on what happens, because we didn't do our tiebreaker on last week's one.
Yeah, we were crunched on time.
I
guys.
know.
We-
We finished it at the Gamers Gambit, but we didn't show them. But we can give them a match though. For
That
it.
new Raging Bolt deck is just ooh, guys.
Still cooking with Swirl Edge, making him fun, but there's still some kinks got to work out and figure out for him. But if not, that Joltik box might be
Ooh,
a good contender that
is a good
I've already
contender.
thought about taking over. Because Kay said it was good, and we've talked about it in the past.
We built it. I played against it online, and I do not have a good win rate against it yet. But we're getting there. We are getting there. I'll figure it out. It's that late game because if I don't have that Brave Charm to face down that Blood Moon Ursaluna,
Yeah, I know, and you need.
he gets me. That's it. I don't have I don't survive that hit to counter back and win. It comes down to an RNG of saving that one tool card and
Also,
not jamming myself.
with the Joltik box deck, what about throwing the Levincia Stadium in there, being able to take the 2 electric disc energies out of the discard?
You would think that would be good, but you need the energies in your deck, not in your hand.
Right, I know, but being able to get
So, like a super rod, honestly.
if
would
you
be better
can
than
roll that, but being able to pull the energies or something like that, if you can get them shuffled back in though, with the cards.
To be honest, I would probably, when that Team Rockets thing comes out, the Destin Rivals
Yeah.
set comes out, I would honestly look at throwing in that, the Sentry Tower, I think is what it's called.
Well, yeah, that
That
would not
shuts
matter.
down the all colorless abilities,
Yep.
because you don't run anything colorless in that deck.
No, there's
There
not.
might be a Squawk ability. I'm not sure.
If so, he's not.
If it is,
that.
it's situational.
It's,
But
Squawk's
it's not important at all.
Squawk
It's
is
really...
always, he's a good Pokemon, but at times, like, if you don't get him, you can work around not being able to Squawk and Seize.
Yeah.
But then at that point, you don't have to worry about putting him down afterwards because he's no longer viable Pokemon on the bench. So sometimes it pays off, but other times it kind of sucks. It's a pinch. But it'll work out.
Definitely contending deck. Like, it took 4th, I think, at this last regionals.
Can't wait to see what happens. So I'm excited for this.
That or the ends deck. I really think 3 we should look into it.
Excuse me.
Alright, pack opening. We're going to start off with our first prize pack here.
Man,
I don't want to bore you out with our Pokemon battling talk here. Sorry,
I
guys.
know.
Just so pumped all these tournaments coming up. We got pre-releases, we got the Pokemon League Cups, all this.
Got a bunch of Pokemon things coming up, so we can start setting up to get into
Rip It Wednesday.
World Championship next year, getting our points accumulated.
Yeah. Establish ourselves in the Pokemon circuit. First reveal.
And look, good
Tatsugiri.
We have our hats. We did not forget them for you this week.
Oh, we didn't. Didn't forget the hat. Carmine. Ooh, a stamp Baby Bolt.
A baby bolt.
Oh, holographic Explorer's Guidance. Holographic Earthen Vessel. To let you... Oh, I should read what that other trainer did.
Oh, yeah.
I was just going through, so happy for the holographics. Explorer's Guidance. Lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck. Discard 4 of them, and you keep 2.
Yes, can be useful.
Very useful. Earthen Vessel. Discard a card. Search your deck for 2 energies. And an electric energy.
Ooh, man.
Side note, for your Cerulege.
This pack opening. Yes, side note.
Another situational card we might look into trying to test in. The Letter of Encouragement.
And that does what?
So
Let
when
the
one of your
fans
Pokemon
know.
get knocked out on your opponent's turn, you get to search your deck for 3 energies.
Not bad.
So that's like, you're not discarding like Earthen Vessel, but if you know you're about
Have
to
a glass
discard your
trumpet.
hand, you can load your hand up with extra
Right.
energy.
If you can use this card if you have any Terra Pokemon in play. Choose up to 2 bench colorless Pokemon. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of them. Techno Radar. Discard a card from your hand and then search your deck for 2 future Pokemon. Frostlass with the Freezing Shroud ability. During Pokemon checkup, put 1 damage counter on each of your
Still
Pokemon
wanna
that
build
has an
that, dude.
ability, both yours and your opponent's, except any Frostlass.
Ooh, first hit.
Pidgey EX with the quick search ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and any card and put that card into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 quick search ability during your turn. A holographic Professor's Turo scenario. Put 1 of your Pokemon in play into your hand. Discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. And fighting energy.
Alright, first hit. Here we go. Last prize pack for me. I like getting these prize packs. It's always fun going to these community events.
It is. I have a good time.
Battling out with people, seeing different decks and strategies. Always good. So these prize pack. We have a bug catching set. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and you can pick up to 2 or both Grass Energy or Grass Pokemon. Morty's Conviction. Discard a card. Draw a card for every one of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Have that loaded up with Area 0. That's 8
Ledian.
cards.
When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has 90 HP or less to the active spot. Ooh, Rotom Fan Stamped. Lets you search your deck for 3 colorless Pokemon that have 100 HP or less. You can only use it on your first turn though.
Yes.
Ooh, Holographic Energy. And a regular energy. Keep getting them hollow energies.
Yeah, make everything all shiny and pretty. And then on to my last prize pack. See what I can pull. Still trying to get that stamped prime catcher. Put that
I'm still after the
put
stamp
that energy
too,
back
man.
in the back of it. Starting it out with the Morpeko, a Snack Steak ability. Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your deck and discard it if you'd like. Corez's Tenacity. Search your deck for a Stadium and an energy card, reveal them and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. And that doesn't mean you can get a special energy or a basic energy. It doesn't really specify which one.
Very true.
A Ledion. A Night Stretcher holographic.
Always
Put
good.
Oh yes. Put a Pokemon or a basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. And a rescue board.
Nice
The
card,
retreat
too.
cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 less colorless to retreat. If the Pokemon's HP is 30 or less, it has no retreat cost. and a grass energy.
Good tech cards. Always like
Oh,
these.
yes.
Always help. Good deck building.
Always. They always have very useful stuff inside of it.
Now, our wonderful viewers, thank you for your support. But would you like to choose what we open first? The lunchbox or the promo tin?
The box. Or the tin that we have.
And if you've noticed, I keep getting the Iron Crown tins because we're working on building a future deck.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Big boy hands coming at you. Lunchbox. So we got 2 for the lunchbox.
Alright. Any other votes yet?
Anybody? Well, 1 for the 10.
Oh man, I wonder if all of them are there. Might do a Mad Lib tonight.
Hey, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Should we? Where is the Mad Lib?
Might be over there. Right here.
Yeah. Be fun. Find a good Mad Lib.
Well, I think it's probably looking like the box.
Alright, lunchbox it is. Let's rip this bad lad open. Oh, they are going to bed soon, he said. Probably not a good idea for the Mad Lib.
Maybe another night.
Ooh, 2 for the tin and 2 for the box. Should we stop?
Oh man.
It's tied.
It's a good tie.
What do you want to do?
Alright, well, Jack, I think all good. I understand kids gotta go to bed. Jack, I think you're gonna be the tiebreaker. What are you thinking? The tin or the lunchbox?
Which one? This one?
You are
the box. Endless says box. The lunchbox just
Okay.
took it away.
That is the sealing deal right there.
Bam. Let's get into our lunchbox. If we take a lunchbox with us there, a packet full of snacks and water.
Oh yes.
Dun dun dun. You want to show off these?
Let's take to the top.
Bam.
Starting out, we're gonna have our 2 coins, our Kitty Pup and Valiant coin, our Screen Tail and Valiant with the card code in the back,
Card holder.
a little binder,
Always useful.
have plenty of those.
Some stickers.
Got a bunch of stickers.
More Pokemon swag. Can't wait to decorate with these. Yeah. And then it is looking like Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, ooh, and an Obsidian Flames and a Paradox Rift.
Oh man.
So which one do you want? These are the packs we got out of this box. We've had some success with the lunch boxes in the past too. So they are little hidden gems, I believe.
Alright.
What are you taking?
I took a Twilight Masquerade, a Temporal Forces, and the Obsidian Flame packs.
Alright, should we start off with
The Obsidian
or
Flames? Or
your Surging Spark solo pack, since that was your technical prize pack?
should we do this prize pack first? Or should we go with the lunchbox and save this to the end?
I forgot that was
I kind of I
your
know we
prize
set
pack.
that off to the side, but yeah, that would technically be this prize pack too.
Save it.
Alright, 1 for save it so far.
And we'll start with the Sparks.
Ooh. One for the Sparks. Any other votes yet?
I actually did technically lose this weekend because it came down to rock, paper, scissors. And
Right.
I lost to rock, paper, scissors.
But Caleb is a
was
great man and
kind
gave
enough
the
to
win.
give me the win.
But you guys still could have even battled.
I know we could have. He said he was leaving and then still was around.
So
Three
that's
for
three
Sparks.
for Sparks. Okay, I'm thinking the Sparks is possibly going to be the one I'm going to open up.
All
How did you
right.
get that set up?
In the background, King Pikachu. Or would you say Prince Pikachu? It's a crown, so I feel like it'd be a royalty of Pikachu.
King. He's a
King Pikachu.
Alright. We already have that Pikachu, though, out of this chase.
Yeah, another one wouldn't be bad.
Getting another one wouldn't be bad. No, it would
Latias.
not. Still trying to chase that Latias.
Milotic. The gold Pikachu. I feel like we did have that. We traded it to K
I
to
think
complete his set.
I think we possibly did, yes.
Hydreigon. I wouldn't mind the Executor.
No, would not. Or another.
We do need one more Archelodon.
I'd like the Slew Edge personally. Try to get that.
Slew Edge looks good.
Like, I don't know if I could refrain from putting in the deck or not.
Well, that's not an EX, so you could, because it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not the EX one.
No.
So I'd probably just be saving it then.
It'd just be a good collector's piece. That Fampi looks cool.
Oh, very adorable. Do miss Clement and everything. He was a good character back in the Pokemon series.
Some good cards.
Oh, yes. Some that would be good collection. Prince Pikachu.
Prince Pikachu has a smoother ring to it. Alright.
King Pika, though. Alright, here we go for this pack.
It's an Archelodon
and the
pack.
Archelodon.
So what is your hopes, your prediction?
My hopes and prediction, like I said, I'd kind of like that Skrulledge, but I mean, personally, I'd like to get that Latias EX because that'd get our 2 chase cards off this series.
Ooh. Yeah, you know, like Pokemon really outdoes themselves in their artworks with some sense. It is just impressive. And the value of the cards doesn't always seem to match
The artwork.
the artwork, in my opinion.
Agreed. Alright, folks. Starting out with the Marill, Wilbur, Quaxley, Zangoose, a Burberry, Esperantha, Clement's Quick Wit,
There you go.
heal 60 damage from each of your electric Pokemon, Holographic Feebas, Holographic Quacoco, and the Iron Crown, baby. Reverse Hollow with the Dark Energy.
Alright.
Alright, that is that single pack.
I think you're going back to back on the packs.
I think so, because first
You've
one's
got
up.
the Obsidian Flames as the earliest.
I guess so, right.
So you're up again.
See,
Ooh,
we already
the
got that gold
Charizard.
one. Did pull that gold Zard. Still need that number 1 chase for him.
Mm,
Like to get that Scizor or the Cleffa. Do have the Pidgey, Pidgeot, and Pidgeotto already. So
get you gold fire energy for your deck. That'd be cool.
that'd be nice. That Palafin down there.
You got the Palafin in the trade already.
Yep, got him. Wouldn't mind getting
Your
another
Absol
Absol
back.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Do have that Poppy. I'd love to see Jerry again because still owe him $2 for that Poppy, and it's really sad, but can't
It's
do
been
it.
rare months.
I know, really missed him. Definitely gonna have to try to get into the one up in Traverse City because I go by it a lot, but it's on days that they're not open, so like can't get in there. Or it's after they're closing when I'm getting by out of work. Oh yes, it is. Don't disagree with you on that. Alright, let's get into this tackle team.
Let's go Cleffa pack.
Cleffa is what you're hoping for?
I'm hoping for a Cleffa.
Alright. Starting it out with the Lechonk.
That chunky boy.
Barboach. Wiglet. Scovet. Masquerain, Lapras, a Camerupt, a Minone, or holographic Togekiss with the Precious Gift ability once during your turn. Once at the end of your turn, after you attack, you may use this ability, draw until you have 8 cards in your hand. Ooh. And a reverse hollow Darkrai with a grass energy.
Nothing out of the flames. Let's move on to the Paradox Rift. Also in the future Pokemon worlds, they announced that the black and white set will be the first ever dual part set to be released in English.
Yes, it will be.
If you're unfamiliar with that means there will be a black set and the white set.
The black
Flare and the what was Black Bolt and White Flare, or Black Flare and White Bolt? I can't remember exactly which way it was called.
Can't remember either, but I know we got the black Keygram and the white Keygram. Black and white coming back.
Yes.
Great.
Each set will have like 60 some odd SIRs in it. They're split it like right in half. Craziness.
It's crazy, but
It's usually only in Japanese sets that they're in 2 parts.
But it still doesn't top that 156 SIR cards, Chase, from this next set.
That's what.
Oh, is that
What I'm talking about, black and white.
Oh, black and white is okay.
Yeah, they're gonna put it in 2 sets. It's gonna be 2 parts, 2 different sets.
60 and 60, but
yeah, they're splitting it up. There's gonna be I think it was called Black Bolt and White Flare. So it won't be one
I
pack
seen
of
something
cards
of it, but it didn't.
So you gotta search for 2 different types of packs to complete the set.
Okay. Well, gonna
Much
be a
like
fun chase.
Golden Mac and Cheese Guy.
I know that's what Liz is already going for.
Boom. Paradox Rift Armor Rose pack.
I personally
Let's
want
go
that Yveltal.
Golden Go.
Nah, I'm sorry, but that Yveltal is so much better than that mac and cheese.
Let's see. I will.
Put the juju of Yveltal on it.
This one has my Sadas in it,
Yes,
right?
it does. I think it.
Oh, right there. I wouldn't mind the Professor Sada.
I'm gonna say it's the Sadas in this one, and then the Temple Forces,
Temple
Temple
Forces is the
Bolt and the
Roaring Moon.
Ooh, Jack.
I wonder if it's a Jack thing like Roaring Moon. I have a buddy that plays Pokemon whose name is Jack, and he's a big Roaring Moon fan.
It has to be a Jack thing.
Get rid of the card code. We're starting off with the Joltik.
Ooh.
Loudred. Remoraid. Pumpkaboo. Defiance Vest. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage from your opponent's attacks. Durant. Turbo Energized TM. For 1 energy cost, choose 2 of your bench Pokemon and attach an energy to that. Or can you attach 2 to 1? Oh no, just two basic energies to any of your bench Pokemon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's any way you like.
Ooh, holographic Veluza.
Ooh.
This Pokemon is in the active spot and it is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Move up to 2 water energies from this Pokemon to one of your benched. And we have Oricorio. And a holographic Low Kicks. Alright. Water energy.
Alright. I like Masquerade?
No, I think Temporal Forces.
Nope, yep, okay. Forces it is.
Here we go.
Morty's
Sawsbug.
That Sawsbug, Ghastly, Bolt, or Morty's Conviction is what we after. But personally, it's that Sawsbug a little bit more over those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get that chase complete.
And Sean says Metagross.
That Metagross. Card code off to the side. Started out with the Lickitung. Slugma. Soulless, Scyther, Future Booster Energy Capsule. The future Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. The attacks it uses do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance.
Ooh.
Iron Hands, baby. A Rescue Board. Holographic Relor. Holographic Pheasant or Unpheasant, and
that's
a Farigiraf EX with the
we actually need that to
Armor
complete that
Tail.
deck.
Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's basic EX.
Yeah.
And a Steel Energy. Bam! Another hit of the day.
Hot Hands Troy tonight.
And still have one more Temple Forces pack.
Here we go. Another shot at the Sawsbuck here.
Alright.
Let's see what we can get. Get rid of that. We have a Mountain. Nuzleaf. Minchino. I'm due for a pull. It's
I
been a
know,
little
you've
bit.
been kind of cold lately.
Rock
Let
Ruff.
me warm you up a little bit.
Fortress.
You got this Jojo?
Vikavolt. I think I'm using all my luck up in my battles.
Maybe.
Latias. Ooh, holographic Bronzor. And holographic Buddy Puffin. With the reverse hollow Fluttermane. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities. Ooh, a little lockout card. With the grass.
Now, on to Twilight Masquerade.
Alright. Ooh, the Growlithe and Perrin combo would be nice.
That's still what I'm personally chasing for, is that Growlithe and that Perrin, because, you know, they go together. Still some good cards that we can use out of this that we traded away, or still haven't completed the full thing yet.
Wouldn't mind a full art Carmen for your deck, or a gold Buddy.
Even that Blood Moon Ursaluna over there,
yeah.
or personally getting another Greninja.
Another Greninja would be good.
Even a Frostlass would be cool. The Dipplin.
Honestly, we could use the Dragapults for...
I know.
Build a Dragapult deck too.
Alright. Let's get into this pack opening.
There's some cool cards here.
Oh yeah, that Chinchu over there. Over there. You're the Luxray EX.
Infernape.
Alright.
It's like he squeezed into the card.
Oh, he's like in a Mr. Mindbox type thing?
Yeah, doesn't it? To me, it looks like that.
The Whirlipede. Crawdont. Farfetch'd with the Impromptu Carrier. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a Pokemon tool card and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck.
That sounds far-fetched.
Very far-fetched. A Torkoal. Clefable.
Ooh.
A Cook. Heals 70 damage from your active Pokemon.
Okay.
Palafin with a 0 to hero ability. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for a Palafin EX and switch it with this Pokemon and any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, turns in play, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon. If you switch the Pokemon in this way, put this card into your deck, then shuffle your deck.
Go Palafin.
Holographic Farfetch'd.
It's taking the spot. Oh, we got an SIR.
And it's a Timber. Look at that. With the Monkey Dory coming in with the hot hands this month.
Hot hands. It's your birthday month. That's
It's
why.
my birthday month. It's my birthday.
You deserve. I'm gonna keep pulling all the bad packs, and you pull all the
Adrena
good
Brain
packs.
ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Fire energy to finish that pack off with.
First SIR of the day.
What a pull! That is some really flashy artwork of him just building a house, or maybe a building or something. But he's building something.
He's doing construction. He's working.
He's doing what he does best with wood.
All right. Last pack of the lunchbox. Let's see what we get.
Kind of clean up some of the packs a little bit.
There we go. Let's get this card code out of the way. And the reveal of a Chimchar. Whirlipede. Crawdon. Farfetch'd.
Making them appearances.
Oh yeah, with the Glaceon reveal. Iron Bundle. What is this? Lucian. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player puts any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, each player flips a coin. If heads, they draw 6 cards. If tails, they draw 3. And we have Pinsir. We have Milotic. Your opponent's Pokemon in play and all cards attached can't be put into your opponent's hand.
Disrupting.
And then Huisun Arcanine with a fighting energy.
Alright, folks. On to the 10 now. Let's see
Promo 10.
what we have in this.
Boom.
You want to show off the Iron Crown card that it comes with.
This was part of the reason I bought the 10 for this promo card here, Iron Crown. It increases the damage done by all future Pokemon by 20 and it stacks. So you get a few of them on the bench, you can increase your damage by 60 to 80.
And like last box, we have 2 Twilight Masquerade packs, 1 Temporal Forces, 1 Paradox Rift, 1 Obsidian Flames pack. I think I'll let you have the Obsidian Flames this time.
Oh,
I'll go with
yeah.
the Paradox Rift, and then I will let you have.
You get the variety packs this time.
You can have the Temporal Horses and the Twilight Masquerade pack.
Alright, let's switch it on back down to Obsidian Flames. Taking another crack at the Charizard.
Or the Cleffa.
Here we go. Troy's hot hands are gonna pull the golden mac and cheese guy. I think that's what's gonna happen.
No, it's not. It's gonna get that Yveltal. I'm gonna get that Yveltal magic.
He doesn't want to pull it. He's working against you guys.
Sorry, but I want that Yveltal.
Come on, Charizard.
His artwork speaks better to me.
Let's go with the Surskit.
Like, if I get him, I won't be mad.
Darumaka.
But, like, Yveltal's the cooler guy to me.
Froakie. Bonsweet.
Is that very sweet?
Sharpedo. A Drampa. Wanting and getting out of 2 very different things. Frogadier.
That's very true.
We got a Palpito. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, the Cleffa! I said it! I said it! It's the Cleffa pack!
Oh, wow!
I told you.
We've been chasing this, and we got... Oh!
Man!
Happy birthday, Troy!
I told you.
And a Palafin. Wow.
Said it was the
Steel energy.
Cleffa pack. I
Cleffa
said
pack.
it was the Cleffa pack, and I'll let
Oh.
you open it this time. You wanted me to get it, but I put that hot hand magic in using it this time. Look
at the shooting star, Cleffa.
Just bam.
Better look at it. It's not even that expensive of a card. It just looks cool.
$15.
The reflection of them off the water.
Everything, just the adorableness.
Such a good artwork. Reflection of the shooting star. Man.
What a pull, Joey.
Awesome.
Alright, on to the next pack.
What are you opening?
There's Paradox Rift and Twilight Masquerade. So on to me.
Paradox Rift is next.
Oh man, alright. Let's see what we
Vettel
get.
or mac and cheese guy? You Vettel or mac and cheese guy?
Tough little pack. There we go.
Jack wants a Roaring Moon, though.
Starting it out with the Nimble. Elekid. Vanillish. Onyx. Minior.
Wouldn't mind the full on Minior.
That too, and he wouldn't be bad. Far flying meteor ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, when you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. And for his attack, for 1 energy, this attack does 20 damage for each retreat in your opponent's active Pokemon or colorless energy and his retreat cost. Simipour. Monkey Trio ability. If you have any Simisage, Simisear, and Simipour in play, ignore all colorless energy and in the cost of attacks used by this Pokemon. Zebastrike. Holographic Techno Radar. With the Technical Machine De-Evolution, this card, the Pokemon this card is attached to can use the attacks on this card. You still need the necessary energy to use it. If this card is attached to, discard it at the end of your turn. De-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card into their hand, your opponent's hand. So if there's enough energy on it after you use it, you can knock out all of your opponent's Pokemon right there.
Oh,
and
got a
the
hit.
Mousehold EX with the Solidarity ability. This Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Even if this Pokemon is knocked out, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon for each of your Tandem Mouse, Mousehold, and Mousehold EX in play. With a Psychic Energy.
Another hit.
Man, this tin isn't letting down right now.
Oh,
Especially with that Cleffa right there.
Got a good pull from him. Alright, on to the Temporal Forces. Going back after the Bolt or the Sawsbuck. Oh, that Sawsbuck. Another one. Alright, any predictions? Any claims? Any high hopes?
Morty's Conviction.
It's a Morty's Conviction pack, he says. Let's go Raging Bolts. Alright. Sean wants Metagross. Ghastly. Let's do this. See what we can pull. Get rid of that. Got a Tranquil. Mr. Mime. Sizzlepede. Meryl. got the Shift Tree.
Ooh.
Bianca's Devotion. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon that has 30 HP less or less remaining. Rio Nucleus. Oh, he didn't want to hang out. Bye, Scarface.
He came in and
Hey, a holographic Morty's Conviction.
Ooh.
Oh, holographic Carvana. And another hit, a Scovalian EX. Ooh. A Steel Energy.
What?
Nice. What are we? Oh, it's a double pack opening for me, huh? Or do you got one left?
Nope, I got a Twilight Masquerade.
Alright. Twilight Masquerade. I was gonna say, I was like, oh no. I'm hogging the spotlight at the end.
Nope. Both have a Twilight Masquerade.
Alright. Back to the Twilight Masquerade.
There we go. Alright.
Nice. Getting a few hits from the stream so far.
See what we can pull now.
Yeah, let's keep the momentum going. Come on, Paranagrialis. You pull one and I'll pull the other. We'll complete the set right now.
Oh, let's do it. Right on stream. Starting it out with an Eevee. A Grigorath. A Brokey. A Phantom. A Florges with Captivating Invitation ability. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot, and the new active Pokemon is now confused.
Wasn't that captivating?
Ooh, very invitational.
Mm-hmm.
A Belly Bolt. A Hassle. You can use this card if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck, put 3 of them into your hand, and shuffle the others back into your deck.
Sounds like a hassle.
I wouldn't want to use it. Toxageary. Attract customers. Holographic. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it in your hand, and shuffle the rest back into your deck. Darumaka. And...
Oh!
A Perrin!
Not the one we were looking
Not the
for?
one, but the full art. Reveal up to 2
Man.
Pokemon in your hand and put them into your deck. And if you do search your deck up to that many Pokemon you reveal and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck.
Ooh.
And a Steel Energy.
Nice.
Man. This tin is just full of love.
Yeah, that's a good hit. Good promo tin. I know, man. This is a good Rip It Wednesday.
Good birthday, Mon.
I know. Last pack magic. Here we go. With a Dragapult in it. I hope we pull a Dragapult. Alright. Here we go. Last pack magic. Ooh. Pull the card code. We have a Dreepy to start off with. Maybe that's a sign. This has good pulls for both your birthdays. Ooh. This birthday's coming up too.
Yes,
That's
it is.
Sandygast. Feebas. Vulpix. Mightyena. Iron Bundle. Festival Grounds. As long as a Pokemon has an energy attached to it, it cannot be affected by special conditions. Holographic Tangela. Holographic Swirlix with the Festival lead. If Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon may use an attack it has twice. If the first attack knocks out a Pokemon, you may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon.
It's very tough to...
Oh, and a Blissey! Another hit! With the Happy Switch. Once during your turn, you may move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another. That was a good tin. Wow.
Almost every pack had a hit.
Wow.
I think the first pack that we opened.
So what do you think the pull of the night was? Cleffa
I
the
think
Timber.
I was gonna say the Cleffa or the Timber, but I think personally
What do
it's
you
gonna
think?
go the Cleffa and then the Timber.
Cleffa and then Timber.
We've been chasing the Cleffa a lot longer than we have, so I think it's gonna go the Cleffa and the Timber. What do you think?
I am in agreement. Cleffa,
Yeah?
Timber, and then Perrin if I had to give a third one.
Yes, I do agree with that.
Man, we've been chasing this for a little while now. I almost don't want to put it in the deck.
No. I mean, even though it's only a $15 card, but still, it was a good chase. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Man. That was some good
Good
last
pulls.
pack magic.
Great pulls for to end the stream.
Well, anything else we should go over before we
I
wrap this up?
don't think so. I think we've kind of covered everything so far for the night.
Let's see. We talked about... I don't know. You don't want it to stop. Oh. Neither do we.
I wish we had enough packs to keep opening.
I know, but we gotta keep...
That comes at a future time when we can do that.
Let's see what we talked about. Our next live stream of battling.
Yep.
That'll be fun. Testing out our international decks we're gonna take. And what else? We talked about
The battle coming up, or the tournament coming up for the championship league, and then the booster box at
the booster
Gamer
box
Rock.
event. And we got next week's Rip It Wednesday. We'll snag up some more goodies so we can satiate the Rip It Wednesday hunger.
Might have to do some more tins like that, because that
was a fire
that
tin.
really tin pulled off. I see it.
Ooh.
I feel like that.
Give us some suggestions, guys, what you want us to get. ETBs, lunch boxes, promo tins, just raw packs, find singles. We don't have to get boxes.
Right, we can try buying
Give us
a
some
bunch,
suggestions.
buying
Because
a
right
bunch of
now,
stuff.
I'm just buying cards that
and we're gonna like and need for stuff that
need for decks.
Yeah, and if we need them for the decks and they have packs and stuff like that to open up for you guys, that is a bonus that we'd love to share. But kind of want to know what you guys are interested in seeing and looking at, so we can open that up and have you guys be able to share that experience and chase with us.
So once the next set comes out, we'll have a Rip It Wednesday of a booster box
And an ETV.
and an ETB. We're really going to rip it all in one stream? We better do it. We better do
Might as
it.
well do it, because you know they're gonna want more.
40-some packs that'd be a 45-pack stream.
Yep.
More
45.
promo tins for sure. Yeah, I've definitely... That promo tin had some real
Had
bangers
some
in
banger
it.
stuff in it tonight. Cannot doubt that.
No, not in the slightest. That was impressive.
I'm happy with that box. Definitely would pick one of those up again in the future. I'm going over, sorry folks, just kind of sorting our codes, getting them all sorted up, so when we disperse them, everything goes into our collection boxes, and then we can easily quickly
just
sort
had a good
them.
day off of sorting cards. That was good.
Yes. But
It's nice to see it mixes stuff open. All right. We like the feedback.
promo tins for sure, but a mix of stuff, okay. Always good, but then I know one thing, I can't wait for next month, because when we go to the tournament, they're going to have their own Pokemon shop there. So that means we can get Pokemon Center boxes and stamp stuff, and actually pick up more things to be able to open up.
Yeah.
And stock
more
up on
variety of stuff.
Have some stuff stocked up for everybody.
And I'm hoping to snag 2 plushies.
We're going to need 4 plushies altogether to complete Joey's evolution line, and then 2 for my line and 2 for Joey's.
I need a regular Charizard and I need Charmeleon.
I need a Haunter and a Ghastly still. I need his beginning stages. Other than that,
We are good to go.
their evolution chain is picking up. I mean, unless they have a Mega Gengar or VMAX Gengar somewhere, then, I mean, I might have to get them.
Oh
but-
yeah, Gigantamax. I'd have to still... Yeah, there's a lot more Charizards.
Yeah, but I mean, Gengar only has his,
Just the guy Gigantamax.
his Mega
Mega.
Yep. Because his Mega was, he only had a regular and he had a shiny Mega. But then he had the Gigantamax
Oh,
one.
hi, Rascal. You gonna come in? You jumping up here?
But
Hello.
I think that might be all for today's stream. I think that's covered everything of what's coming up and what's going on.
You gonna say hi, Rascal? No, you just gonna lick my face? Say hello to everyone.
Doesn't want to do that.
No, you just want to give me attention. Thank you.
But I
Okay.
don't know, is there anything else that we need to talk about or say?
No, I think that covers it. And tomorrow's daily pack openings. And yeah, oh man, I'm so excited for internationals too.
I know, I can't wait.
The being able to hit the personal store, the goodies we're gonna get a welcome bag that has its own deck box, sleeves, playmat, right? I think that's what it
A
was.
playmat, yep, and some other little personal stuff inside of it, I
Ooh.
think. Have to look at what it was again, but gonna be getting some good little personal toys to come home with if we don't win. But
Excuse
we're
me.
gonna be winning. We're not gonna get no participation awards.
All dubs, all day. 12 hours of dubs.
Nothing but just handing out big L's to people.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait.
Smacking them around with a raging bolt, a little baby bolt.
The Squirtle Squad of Gamers Gambit is showing up
Mhm.
strong.
And there's 5 of us too. It really would be like a Squirtle squad.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's the Squirtle Squad. We rolling up there. We showing them who's top dog. We making them ours, and we leaving with the number one spots. But I think that kind of covers the basis of what's coming up in the next upcoming days and
Yeah, we'll look
stuff.
forward to pre-release. If we can snag some extra packs like we did at the last pre-release.
Yes, hopefully we can
Then
do
maybe
that.
we can do a little Rip It Wednesday of the Team Rocket before it actually comes out.
Yes, that would be awesome.
So fingers crossed on that one, guys.
So all we need to do is possibly buy an extra box or two of the battle decks that they give out.
Yeah.
And if we can do that, that's gonna be fun.
Sometimes they let you buy the leftover stock so you can snag some extra packs.
But other times they don't allow you to do that.
Just depends on the supply and demand.
Or the store too itself sometimes.
Yeah, and the store rules.
But
That would be kind of cool to get an early stream on the Team Rocket pack.
I don't disagree. 'Cause I know if I can pull that chase card again like I did with that
Ooh.
Pikachu and that Greninja from...
What do you think is going to be? Is it going to be the Moltres or the
Ooh.
Mewtwo? Because there was a lot of...
I'm up and downs on. No, I personally want the Mewtwo.
A lot of speculation that the Moltres was going to be worth more than the Mewtwo.
You know, I would not be surprised if it is, though. But I personally want the Mewtwo. I'd like to see the Mewtwo be the top one. What about you?
I honestly didn't see any cards that really got my attention.
I mean, neither did mine. But
This
out of all
set-
this stuff, I think the Mewtwo looked pretty cool. With Giovanni and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But other than that, that wasn't.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have to go back and look, but nothing really was like, yo, I want to collect that card.
Don't disagree with you on that.
To be honest, I was hoping for... I don't know what I was hoping. I was hoping for a little more callback to the original sets, where maybe there would have been some EXs, but I don't know. That would have been cool to see a Dark Charizard.
I
That's
don't
not
disagree
Dark type,
with you.
but I don't know. I'm personally more excited for the Black and White set.
Oh,
It comes
me
out at
too.
the end of summer.
156 cards.
That's where my hopes are going towards.
I want to
That'll be a fun one.
collect all of them, but that is just too. Not even do a master set of it, but just collect all 156.
No master set, but that would definitely be. That's going to be one to keep it sealed set too.
Oh yes.
A lot of nostalgia in that set. A lot of people are going to want to collect it.
100%. But think
Kind of like the prismatic. I don't know those special sets. So they do 2 regular sets and then a special set. And it seems like if you can keep those special sets, and keep those sealed, they tend to be
the
the ones that
worthwhile,
appreciate more value.
because that's what people's reminiscing over and what they remember the best.
Like the shiny cards, yeah.
Those were nice. Those
I
were
agree.
fun. I miss them.
But I think that really covers up the Pokemon chit chat. We look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow for our daily pack opening.
Yes.
And we love and appreciate your support on our Rip It Wednesdays. And we look forward to chasing more cool cards with you guys.
Yes, and yeah, I think that's just all. I can't
And we
wait.
hope you guys can join us Saturday for our live battle.
Yep.
Catch us, trading blows, seeing whose deck's got the speed and the power.
Probably get that, maybe around 12, 1 o'clock area?
This Saturday, I work,
Ooh.
so I don't get out until 1:30.
Okay, so 2 o'clock stream it might be then, or 2:30 area. So
We can
check
do
us
2
out
o'clock.
around 2 o'clock, and check us out for our battle of our live stream. But do appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't done that already. And just let us know what you guys are interested in wanting us to open up, or what you guys have been chasing, or what your deck styles are, and what you like to play. 'Cause I'm always interested in trying something, or even seeing people's strategies of how they play out.
And if you're wanting to get into the series and game and you're not sure what decks to build, we're happy to help build decks.
Give you
Even
very
give you-
simple decks to use and know that are very user friendly to start out learning the ropes and get going of understanding of how to.
Because the same website we're using to show you what the cards are in the series is also one
good
that
deck
helps you
building.
build decks and shows you what the top decks are.
Show you a little bit of that real quick. We'll just see how I'll show you the tournaments that are coming, that have already taken place over the past
Who
year.
won?
Ones that are coming up,
Wait, did you see that Master Ball event had 5,000 people?
did.
Oh, imagine competing against 5,000 other
But
players.
that's in Japan.
I know. The London International Championship had 3,300 players.
Japan's champion.
Japan's
league.
got some peeps showing out.
Yes, they do. They support. They repping another one.
Wow.
Five
That must be the
strong.
limit. They must cap out at 5K.
But here's in June 13th, New Orleans coming up, then all these ones in
Woo,
between.
woo.
But then for the decks, it'll show you for the meta decks that are number 1 out right now.
My deck is ranked 4th.
My
but
deck
it did just win the last regionals.
is 14 right now, and stuff like that. We have that little Joltik box sitting at number 7. And then you can go through and look at the deck list of how people have built their decks and whatnot, and see who all runs or where they've placed at in tournaments or where they've done. Where is it? Oh, coming up. Stupid ads. Annoying. But just kind of click on them a little bit, and it'll tell you how to build them or what cards you need to get going with them.
And it also gives you a price
Of how much it
of
actually
what it
costs.
would roughly cost to build that deck. So if you wanted to build the number 1 deck in the meta right now, the Dragapult, it would only cost you $60.25.
Yep. And they're not running any of the special, really cool cards or anything like that. And if they were, it'd tell
And I'm
you
sure you could find them at a shop for maybe a little cheaper than
stuff
that.
like that. And then that one before it, $53 build. Pretty simple stuff that you can price out and let you know how to do, what you all would need to get it set up and going. So it's really nice to look at this sometimes. It's what we use a lot and other people like to
Very
use.
good tool for playing.
Yes. But thank you. We'll see you folks tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
We love you guys. Have a wonderful night. And thank you for joining us. Take